One of the most common methods for customizing a report is to add and edit the columns. Let's demonstrate how to do this on a list or detail report by going to the Report Center and then opening the Sales by Customer Detail Report. The Sales by Customer Detail Report shows each line of every sale sorted by customer for the selected date range. It also includes information for each of the columns presented here, but you can alter the columns that you see on this report by scrolling to the top, clicking Customize, and then choosing Rows and Columns. Now let's click Change Columns, and to remove a column, just unselect the checkbox. Or you can add a column by clicking on any of the empty checkboxes. You can also reorder any of the columns presented right here by placing your cursor over the 9 little dots, clicking and dragging it to where you want it to appear. Now let's run the report again, and here we can see a list of our sales transactions, and because we've added the AR paid column, we can see whether or not the invoices listed have been paid. Adding and editing columns on summary reports is a little bit different. So let's open up a profit and loss report to see our options. Now, scroll up to the top of the screen, and there are two areas where we can add columns for summary reports. First, the display columns by, and also compare another period. From display columns by, you can choose from any of these metrics to split up the data on the report. So if we choose months and then run the report again, QuickBooks shows us our profit and loss report by month for the selected date range. You can also compare different periods of time against one another here. Let's take a look at how the business is doing this quarter compared to the previous quarter. First, we need to see the data for this quarter, so click the Date Range drop-down menu and select this quarter. Then click the Compare Another Period drop-down arrow and select Previous Period and dollar change as well as percentage change, then run the report again. Now we can see the current quarter compared to the previous quarter, as well as the dollar change and percentage change for each of our income, cost of goods sold, and expense accounts. From here, you can also compare the current period against the same period of time last year, and you can also add a column for this year to date, so you can see your profit and loss report for the selected period compared to the entire year. Finally, on a profit and loss report, there are options for percent of income and percent of expense. That way, you can run the report again, and now you can see what percentage of your income and expenses are coming from each one of your income, cost of goods sold, and expense accounts. Add and edit the columns on reports to get more information out of QuickBooks.